wrecked out from the last video, so I had to run away from. So my cold just escalated to a ridiculous point. One of the reasons why I had a 20-minute cut in that episode. Anyway, let's ignore my cold and do some reading stuff. Yeah, some reading. Okay, I won't. Yeah, I'm going to start the fan primer. This is what you expect out of one of these episodes. Fan primer, action, just a couple, right? Just a couple. This is the manga. Look at him. He's a crocodile man. Man. So the humanoid race, their bodies covered in small, hard scales with distinctive long, drooping ears. Manga are nimble, strong, living up to twice as long as the average human, in manner and intelligence greatly resemble humans, and as such, most integrated of the humanoid races in human society. Even so, some humans called manga lizards behind their backs. But this is considered a slur and is likely to offend any manga within hearing. Nameless inklings. Oh, hang on. Classification: humanoid, genus, manga. Yes. It was a clement day when my partner and I arrived at Nabudis at the end of a long journey. I remember looking upon the beautiful, welcoming streets and realizing no other place could be more fitting a destination. Gathering up what coin we had, we secured residence and began to look for work. Mod jobs, and risky border patrol. We did all and were satisfied. Thinking on it now, I realize I was happy. More, please. Yes. Oh, I see. Let's did that with your time. Thinking these two are now. Mind flare. Being one of the race of beings evolved from the lowly Amoth. Possessed of great intellect, and compared to its common ilk, its attacks by manipulating thought with its indomitable will. It is far eviler than its ancestors, and proud of its superior nature, loving all above else. The sight of other sentient beings in pain. The Garth have a sworn enmity towards mind flayers, and one of them posted the bill for this mark. Classification rank 4 mark, genus mind flayer. Yes, managed to defeat him with Berserk, and I would have killed him anyway. Berserk seems to work well. Of course. Brave. Fearsome stallion, burning bright in the jungle of the night. It was thought that this fell equine was created when lightning struck a nightmare, dodging a lightning elemental within its form. Supple, metallic hide is a fantastic material, being at once flexible and hard. Recent incidents involving attacks upon trading caravans led to one victim to post bill for this mark. Classification rank 4 mark, genus mutant nightmare. It's got no eyes. Oh, they're closed. How do crazy. What do we do? Checking out these directions. Oh, there's some sun. Oh, no south. You look a hunter about you, true, but you're a bit wet behind the ears. We're looking for sharp-cutting birds of prey. There's some hot spring chickens running around now. Right, so yeah, it's too early. This is obviously the hunter area. This shady banger. But I think I have the book said I had this mostly useless book that's out of date. Tell us. Because it says it doesn't read, but yes, it does. I actually bought it because it was a pretty book, which I don't know if the daft reason why. Well, what's going on? This. Worry about it being charged. Let's go into. Yeah. What's that bloody reflect? Oh, what I was going to look at is how to reflect that. You know what? Just no. No. Shoot. Not that, banana. It's got to be an item. Spell mode. Why is it letting me the reserve? I can put spells in the reserve. I didn't know I could do that. Hey, what's putting that thing on? 5, no. Ah, mirror mail. Oh, we'll go for Domino. Mirror mail. Right. Mirror mail, it should have been obvious. All our weapons are crap. Since I don't really care about picking up items, which I sort of knew. Could be a reason. Just like that. Oh. High potion! That's Alpana, Bestiary. There are one of these. Christ, I got 3 of them. I've read through them all and they just filled it back up so quick. High waist. Cool. Vulture. Being a variety of diver, living primarily in arid and mountainous regions, skilled at riding the updrafts high in the air. Hence it spotted prey and plummeting downwards for kill. Having wingtips shade of purple, oft seen in highland flora, being a clear indication of long years spent in adaptation with its environments. Its long beak, too, is evidence of this, the shape being perfectly suited for the fishing smaller creatures in the pocket crags. The hunter's companion, well, by the way, it's classification avian, and the genus is a diver. So the hunter's companion, true hunter, looks upon the vulture with envy and deepest respect. The very word hunter comes from the diver's name, is well known. Please, the vulture. Cool. Thus does the hunter strive to improve his eyesight above all else, till the day his eyes surpass the eye of the hawk itself. Indeed. What about the python? Yes, living in the dry, mountainous regions, the mouth of the python has developed a distinctive narrow shape to better probe the rocky cracks where its prey makes its nests. From the neck down to the midriff, its body is split into 2 identical curves, each containing an elongated stomach, powerful digestive capability. With these, it can process large quantities of food despite its slender form. Its bony scales are azure in hue and much resemble lusterless metal. Classification beast. Genus serpent. On the dissection of beasts, take the serpent in all her variety. Surely, Her most salient feature is to be found in the curvature of her fangs. Lo, the great serpent fang, as it is called, is the most delicate carving of a great snake unto itself. The merest glance upon its form maketh one feel as if, though the serpent holds you in its eyes, you are lost. Perhaps this accounts for the popularity of the serpent motif among criminals, those of a violent disposition. Yes. Fire elemental. Being an elemental of flame poured into the midst of the blazing inferno, appearing most often in the mountainous regions where life abounds. The strength of the flame gives power to much of life, and can occasionally be a path to new knowledge. For this reason, do alchemists worship fire as the muse of creation. Am I recording? Yeah, I am. Good. Classification: fire elemental, furnace. Finally, the clay golem. Little building. Being a magical construct of brick and mortar, the furnace in its chest, which powers its locomotion, is fed by its own clay, meaning that it must periodically restore itself in the same way we require sustenance to live. Though its inexpensive materials and ordinary workmanship make it an elegant weapon of war, its aptitude for repair makes it the ideal automaton for a range of other tasks, both in the laboratory, and in the field. It is a sign of the low cost of fabrication that once the creation receives orders, they cannot be revoked. Hence the sight of golems from a defeated and forgotten army roaming land in search of an enemy long since dead and gone. Classification: construct, genus, golem. There's lots of different pronunciations there. Guess I knew about the golem already. Please, Snowbird. Oh, because it's only off in that? And gosh, why is he not doing it? So let's go and get finish steel with fire mask. Up we go. Rabbit people. Always talk to the rabbit people. Where do you go, Wayfarer? To the east lies the Titcher uplands. To the north, across the plains, lies the seat of the Empire, Arcades. Myself, I shall go east to the port town of Balfheim. I've heard it is a place where men and women value freedom above all else. You know what I should do though is I should go back to Rabanasta. The teacher uplands. Jitter. I'm gonna call it the jitter. Jitter. 3 lines in a row. At least I know. That's a 7. So that's new. Well, we'll probably have enough. might. We've got a van splice. He's got bloody load. I'm gonna run out. Okay, so here's telekinesis. I'll go down bits. Fly. Do telekinesis. I apparently don't even own telekinesis. Why then? What a generation. Everyone's ready for? Right, what do we do one level up then? Probably Ash. Is she not?
Yeah.
So hurricanes. Here it is. Short region is really working. I think I'm actually long overdue at going back. I know I've faffed around a lot, but technically didn't land. Let's do some stuff on the way. That's alright. Cross this bridge when we come to it. And yeah, I think it's just a line. So according to the manual, I'm actually the ideal level. That can't possibly be true. I feel like I'm just going a bit faster. Let's actually do this. What do you need to do? Right, let's take an attempt to get this. Oh, that's a safe one, it's not alright. I'm worried that, yeah, they can't stop it. What big place is this? these uplands are like you. I'm just basically running. Yeah, it looks nice. It's much nicer than the desert looks anyway. I think this is the Zodiac caverns. I have the option of saving again. Okay. Not quite what I was planning, but let's go for it. Live on passport. What is this?
Hey, you sure this rabbit hole's really the way into Arcades?
Better a hare unseen than a rat in a trap. And again, if you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
But what about once we're inside? Won't the city watch find us?
We'll do what we can to blend into the crowd. Our names may be notorious, but our faces are not far known.
True, true. You're a princess and we didn't even recognize you.
I noticed.
You said, alright, let's turn this down. Why did it give me? Right, I'm genuinely tempted to see it. Uplands out. A 7 orange. They must do. Right. Good opportunity to look at the book. So. It does. Go back down. What did it make me say? This is the fields of eternity, right? Right, we're pretty close. Yep. No. Sweetly, Bango is worthless, utterly worthless. Like every other hunter my father employs. Wouldn't happen to be a hunter, would you? I'd like to hire you to deal with a cerebral menace inside this ocean cave palace. I love this picture. A terrible menace plagues the ocean cave palace, calling the hell hunters of all ages and races to deal with the scourge palace. Warning, this is not an official bill. It will not be listening. And it will not be listening to the fun. Ask about this dire threat, I shall! Is the view from the highlands, north of there lies the field of eternity, wherein can be found the entrance to the show shed. Our scourge, I wish you to beat the luck inside the cave palace. When the hunters have been sent, and will come running home. Incidentally, I have no idea what this scourge is or looks like, and that returns to speak of it intriguing, you know? My father wanted to know the identity of this fell creature, called to press the bill for the mark, but it was refused. Having no other choice, he employed 2 hunters from the hunters' camp on the Fon's coast and sent them into the Social Cave Palace. Thinking they were worthless, I waited with my father at the entrance to the caves, and they came back, running back there mere moments later. They ran quite past my father, their employer. Unbelievable. Enraged, I gave chase and was separated from my father. Anyway, I'm glad we met. Were I to hire better hunters than my father and complete this monstrosity, owe the respect I'd earned back in Arcades. So, you're hired. Use this key to get into the cavern, we find the creature, and no coming back until you've slain it. You obtain the soul ward key. Question mark, question mark, question mark. The hunt begins! We are going to teleport. One thing I've not been doing is there is a side quest I should probably be doing. And it's to talk to me, well, I shall do that. You have to do it every time you come back here. Like it's after every story beat, I think. But I've done a bunch of story beats, so now it's every 15 minutes or whatever. This is where times 2 rather than times 4. Now I know I have all those times 5s. But look. Is Roblon. I'm going to talk to Morgan in the Nabana Fortress, augmented automaton. I've heard of a hellish creature that now makes its home in the Nabdress Deadlands. Please, the Bradia was once my home. From there to see it so profaned. Yeah, I'll go speak to the petitioner. He is there. It's that pretty easily. We're probably almost ready for times 5. Coming out, I reckon I could have killed that underground thing. Out over here. I mean, I'm really struck with a struggle, but I might have been able to. What he really finds. Stupid. But yes, there is. Bien. Kijan. Yes, what is it you need? I'm Kijan, a hunter of Clan Centurion. Within my boundaries, did I join the clan? Is a wellspring of information about powerful marks. Sense danger, be cautious. Fights too, as this matter. Now there's the hunt! Kopopo! Your brave companion already! You've been burning the midnight oil, Kopo. Clan Centurion knows how to treat its hard-working members, Kopo. Here's a reward for your accomplishment. And I listen to some telephone. Keep up the splendid work, Kopo! You're a brisk break already, Kopopo. You've been burning the midnight oil, Kopo. Clan Centurion knows how to also called swords and elixirs. Hey, you defeated the King Bomb. Impressive, Kopo. Celica Wood Garrison sent you this with their compliments. What if a labour is undertaken to reopen the Celica High Road? Put some money in the mallet. Right, I want to find this carrot. It's a level 7, so I'll probably die. Look at it in the picture. It's in now. I'm going to go to Nabana Fortress. My precious little carrots run away. Wild was the day she sprouted. Please bristle with tits. Who would come and hear my tale of worry and woe? I will. Come on to hunt. Excellent, I'm counting on you, Kobo. Remember, I'm just needing to be there. Continue, Mark, Kobo. Big kill. You make those great up and down within you. Don't go worry of this. Do now go out to go now to hunt this carrot. Let me join you. I'm like a blade. Warrior must fight to keep her edge. Would you contract the hunt? I'll meet you there. I'm definitely. I'm guessing a Mandragora. Then end up. Yeah, glad to see a bunch. So, I'm gonna kill the plant. There must be much stronger. Dum dum da 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 dum. do that. Oh, yeah, I think so. Don't know, I think I can remember where I walked. The last time I fought it was in technically the other game. Lizards and Mabon. Yeah, what's up? It's across. Big stupid. Get the Mousse. See if I can get him out. Very easy to kill these things. Often there's only... He's down here. They want Ash. Yeah, so I've just got to level 5 zones. This is at double speed. Why doesn't it? Because he's not 100% and he's not at 90. I think this is where they do this. What time are we on? Last episode I didn't get anything. It's been a horrible, horrible problem. There we go, here's Mousse. Now blind, now I can kill that. Lovely. It's happening by itself because I've set up poison the floor. Poison why not? Yeah. Oh god, it's using Aqua. That's it, a foolish thing to use. I'm just going to use big special damage. It's nice to use check, check. Sprinkle. Immediately murder. Yeah. I can't not kill him with this team. I can't swap out. Hang on. I'm allowed to preserve people. This is amazing. There we go. This changes everything. Like, oh, I didn't get. No. Obtain the broken key. Oh, I can't believe I didn't know about. White Mousse has been vanquished. Like, was that in the original game? I may have to look this up. The ability to res. The ability to interact with the reserve party would be made. Right, what do I do with this key? Or I'm just going to be back on. Okay, so let us make our way home. Big White Mousse. Let's not be fun. Right. So the Marlborough Overking. This Marlborough, through its abstinence of the odd practice of heterogenesis by which its lesser ilk procreate, has reached the foreseeable pinnacle of its development. Its hide has grown hard to the very point of petrification, and the crown it wears is studded with a glittering gemstone each year of its life. Truly a king among foul-smelling vegetables. Classification plant, genus Marlborough. Research note. Completed phase 3 of the inquiry into the nature of putrid breath, unable to annul stench, though have developed several deodorant solutions, possible strength. Free fragrances with all, such as may be marketable with further refinement. Indeed, two of my most experienced researchers have joined a small venture marketing scents, and so spend their days mixing, culling and sniffing. They have even achieved some measure of financial success with a particular fragrance derived from putrid liquid, the public being none the wiser. I know not if I will see them in my laboratory again. I assume that's new. I'll read it again. An ensorcelled weapon for use against mages in the days past, left to grow wild, known to react swiftly to the presence of magic, an action for which triggering the explosive energies contained within, or withstanding the release of said energy leads to an explosion of physical nature, making it greatly effective against targets who rely upon magical protection. Many of are mages who hesitate to work their magic around bombs and they're ill. Classification bomb, fiend even, genus bomb. Stage knowledge, 45 to 78. Barheim Passage, an underground passage beneath the fortress at Nalbana. Originally a railroad to carry goods into the fortress, the passage was closed with the introduction of airships as primary means of transport. The abandoned railway line is now rife with mist, a dwelling place for many fells. Once somebody to learn one, so like I ran away. Normally, I haven't read that one. So Nethicite, stage knowledge, 13 of 78. Variety of magicite that has the unusual property of absorbing mist, thereby nullifying the effects of magic. Though there is some mention of the Nethicite in the ancient tomes, it has been thought lost, perhaps consumed. No mention of record or appearing for several centuries. Sky pirates call it magicite of legend. Now, latterly, methods of manufacturing Nethicite have been developed in Arcades. At the time of writing, several test samples are in active use. I know that's... You know what? It was just those two in the upland, wasn't it? So let's think about that, sir. Being a fiendish creature of terrible aspect, he's bearing 3 sets of venomous fangs, with which it brings death to all unfortunate enough to be bitten. The sheathed in hard, slick scales, allowing quick movement, even in arid climes. Recent studies have revealed that the body of this creature has no less than 6 limb joints, suggesting perhaps it wants winged. Classification beast, genus. Among the followers of the light, it is believed that the Creator God sent 12 apostles to us upon the working of the world. But I've heard there have been many as a 13th. Yes, another apostle. It is rumored someone found an ancient tomb that had a record of an apostle who came among us in the form of a giant serpent. This is true. I see no reason to believe it isn't. There should be also a gemstone. Great treasure bearing the mark of the snake. Gemstone named Serpentarius. Oh dear. So... Okay, Centaurs. Being a variety of mantis living primarily in large forests, known for its insatiable appetite, it's a voracious beast that can consume up to 5 times its own weight in the space of a single day. It dines primarily on creatures of middling size, such as crocodiles, known to hide among the stems of white trees. They're traits and ambush. Classification insect, genus, and splinter. A variety of cockatrice living in the thickest of forests. They are feathered green overall, though here and there are feathers of spectacular coloration, providing camouflage against brightly coloured woodland flowers. Though their winged forearms are rather undeveloped, using the coat stacked beneath their skin, the rising forest vapours, they are able to hover above the canopy, make their nests and evade predators. Spot prey. Classification every minute, please. Wild hair. Wild hair. Being a creature with a body of the colour of a red ripe fruit, and silken hair white as snow, though of a warm, personable nature, they are very wary of predators approaching from the rear, and turn to attack at the merest hint of danger. Their feather-like ears are highly sensitive to movements in the air, detecting the slightest stirrings caused by the approach of predators. Dawn as a symbol of joy is popularly believed that those fortunate enough to glimpse wild hair are destined to enjoy happiness in life. Classification beast, genus, dream hair. Now go about the murdering several. Come on, just a couple more. Stop. Pumpkin head. Being a variety of mandragora, exceptional among its kind with a high degree of intelligence. Most often cited evidence of this being the gloves, and the boots known to wear. Lives in the manner of men, exhibits a personality startlingly similar to ours. It's richly expensive and fond of making hideous faces. The same playfulness illustrated by the pumpkin mask it wears on its head. Classification plant, genus Mandragora. Silica wood, sage knowledge 66 to 78. And what time are we on? We are wasting a bit of time. Forested region in the central Nabradia. A path strung between the thick growing trees leads towards Arcadia. However, many of the tree bridges are covered with thick moss and in the advanced stages of decay. As transport by airship has gained prominence, the land roads were abandoned. Now more beasts walk the woods than travellers. The forest is the domain of the kingdom of Nabradia, abandoned these 2 years since the fall. The number of fell beasts within quarters swelled. Malgrove King. Being the highest rank of Malgrove, wearing a crown to prove it, it's still unknown how it came to wear its crown, or who indeed made it. There's a rumour that which claims that should a man slay it and put on its crown, he will be at once transformed into a Maverick King. Should this be true, it could very well mean that the crown is cursed with the vilest of magic. The beast that wears it wants a man. Classification plant, Venus. Oh, for the tragedy of Nabudis, 2 years past, Nabradia, fearing the military might of the Arcadian Empire, made a treaty with Rosaria to place troops in that land near her borders. Fearing an invasion of the Valentian continent by its sworn enemy, Rosaria, Arcadia immediately exerted political pressure on the small kingdom. If Nabradia did not accede to their demands, Emperor Gramus of Arcadia was compelled to use force. Several days after the Arcadian invasion, a terrible explosion reduced the once proud city of Nabudis to rubble and Nabudis. Although the city fell in the space of a night, the mist that now swirls where it once stood has transformed the land into a barren waste for eternity. Even now, because of this cataclysm, is not fully understood. Well, yeah. So if the metaphor being employed here isn't obvious by now, then yeah. We have a character. Talk about that one. Rather somber note. We're going to carry on. But it's quite a common reference. Final Fantasies. And I definitely love the beach together. Not definitely, it's more of an inspiration, I guess. But I don't think this spell works. Am I being stupid? Really get handy. Went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep. So, let's see if I can remember the dude who cooked Bill. Right, what time are we on? I think we can afford to go like 6 minutes over anyway. Short episode. Oh, hang on. Right, feet. But I've gone back. We'll go to swim. Oh, it's Orthros. I don't know what. Okay. But this is rank 5. That's attaining parents though. And I guess I go there for the XII, yes, answer. Don't have to worry about it. What level is he? I could have done him as well. What just do now? Do it now, John. Right there. Oh, why? Christ. Oh, no. I got out pretty quickly, so I can go back in. I apologize for that. That's what I was talking about. It's I wasted a minute, which is in the long term not that much, not that long of a time. Considering I did the first 15 hours once. This is the bit that I get wrong every single bloody time. There we go. Now I'm going to like that. Now... Oh, what's coming? Ah, okay. But yeah, I was literally just in the room there. What was it about Mousse? Like that. Okay. Once you return abandoned Barcelona, all those states in the south, beaches of the downside, is an inevitable level of the very second to hide it outside of men. Okay, that's quite funny. And yeah. Okay. Hello. Okay, oh, well.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Still, try that again.
Yeah.
Did I fail or... Yeah, I got finished now. Actually, it's slow. Oh, look at that fire up. Ginger's worried about who's fighting now.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. That's awesome. Bash. There we go. You obtain a bundle of stolen articles. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Orthros vanquished. That is pretty cool. So, you know what? Might actually be quicker just to go the other way around. Can I go the other way around? Doesn't matter which way around it. Candle. The candle reveals hidden areas on your map on the downside waterway. Let's probably should say that, but I'm not going to. See if I can get back this way, otherwise it will be. Looking back, I believe, but there's something out there. Check it out later. You don't want to think. You can't do the wrong way around. Yeah. That's all we need. Right, what time are we on? I know we did a couple of mods that actually make this quite a successful episode, but still annoying. Because we're trying to be clever. But we learn, don't try and be clever. You're not clever. Stop trying to be clever. Got a couple of marks to hand in. And I think we'll quickly go to melodies. Get back, please. There we go. We're going to talk to the big man and Birdie. Got some tea in my tea. Should have done about half an hour ago for whatever. Always go the wrong way. Literally the fourth corner, right? Up, 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 up. Oh, go. Thank you. Said you'd get him, and you have done. Well, hello somehow. Oh, see you've recovered my things. You're lucky you found someone willing to help you. Can't help to get in life by stealing and pilfering from others. We help each other, or the whole thing falls apart. Hopefully you're here now. Hopefully you've learned something from all this. Won't go so well for you. Catch you stealing again. Thank you all of you. Learned my lesson, so I have. I know I'll probably never see you again. If you ever see a lonely seacoast corner, no, I have to keep my dreams where they belong. You and me never work out. Yet I said anything. It's helped me out very much. Then stolen me, but there. Oh, we have alright. With these flames. Purified ether. You should be commended coming for the sake of the scoundrel like that sea. I don't care how large the bounty is. The rare soul that has the courage to risk his own life to help another. Speaking of which, I think you ought to have this. It's a blackened fragment of some sort of medallion. I was given it to me by a man who said I should pass it on to someone who showed great courage. Doubt he could object to me giving it to you. He was quite a character. He spent most of his life as a sky pirate. He just decided to bend his ways when the war broke out. To start a new life in Nabudis. Home as a boy, but his dream died in the city. Came here a broken man and died not long ago. I was a sky pirate myself once. I'd rather not. Many people knew that though. Good choice of profession, wouldn't you say? Anyway, for the course of events I wouldn't bore you with now. I saved this man's life. Now he is You never told me what it was for, or what it did. I got the impression it was important. I wanted to have it. Always for you. There we go, we have a blackened fragment. Whatever it does. Go find Kirby. We're over now, but again. Oh no, yeah, I don't want to go there. That's fun. Well, I'm doing pretty good. Oh. I think he's south. Let's see if I can do it up. So. Double time will do. Ah, it's on. Use the muggling. Let's go to the west gate. Muggling's not as important now. You can go even handy there. Bombay! Kubo, you have the key. That means you defeated my wobbly white nemesis. Thank you ever so much, Kubo. You saved this poor Wiggle's honor. Now to get to my brother and repair it. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Goodbye, Bo, and lots of skill. Gonna keep you waiting, Grippo. My brothers repaired the key, but not before serendipitous message arrived from old Dallin. Got another key that worked, so he doesn't need this one anymore. Time for wasting any time, Grippo. I wouldn't feel right giving the key now, so I want you to have it. It's the least I can do after all you've done, Grippo. So I've got the sluice gate key. That'll come in handy. So, let's use muggling. navities. No, not navities. Navina Fortress. There's bugging me. Not important. So, one of them isn't fine. If I can remember it. I think if one of them is definitely in the set. I don't know. I can't remember, damn it. Get the one that I know. There we go. Planes only land in sections of the fortress. What unit then? Oh, you're from Clan Centuria. How terribly rude of me. Yes, my husband is stationed here. I came to visit with my precious little carrot. Now for a stroll, waiting for my husband. I really let my eyes off her for a moment, and my precious little carrot ran away. He's always lived in the city. He must have longed for home, poor dear. Given up on never seeing her again. Then the other day I overheard people talking about a beast preying on travelers. The description was uncanny. It must be her. This is true. I'm in a great deal of trouble. They learned I was this beast's owner. A scoundrel! You must slay her with all haste. I will take up your quest, lady. Little carrot is in Selleckwood. Attacked her. Ever since the creature timid as a mouse. Don't care how wild she may be. You know that any creature nearby slain should go to hide in the shrubbery. You are such a precious thing, kill her quickly. Do not want her to suffer. The carrot! The hunt begins! Let me out here, Imperial. I don't know if we ever get to actually see that. Just get to see the town and this puzzle. Seems like a very underwritten place. But I'm gonna. Alright. Down the corner. I'm gonna have to do okay, here's Morgan. Mighty Anthony hunting marks, aren't you, boy? Well, good for you, I say. I had a party of adventurers who recently passed through Nab-dressed Deadlands, mentioned seeing a hellish golem. Please, Nabralia was once my home. I'm not glad to see it proclaimed, so. This golem? No. No, surely it's not. Would you kill this golem for an old man? Back out, yes. That's the spirit. Never lose it. As for this golem, from somewhere beyond tall grasses in the bank of thick fog, known as Roblon, was my son! Who, no, go now and take care. Roblon! The hunt begins! Okay. Right, I should let you go. But I should probably kill that field snapper. I'll look up how the hell to find it. I don't know where I'm going. I'll let you guys go and have a little think about exactly what the story. I did plenty of stuff this time, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, I've been John Proctor and John West. I've been having a Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age adventure, and I'll see you guys next time. I never came back to it. Anyway.